Hi everyone, Lawrence Hugo here from Credit Mediation Service, coming to you from the Cumberland State Forest on Easter Friday. So Good Friday, so happy Easter everyone. As I'm walking, I'm thinking about the top mortgage brokers and what is it that makes them the top mortgage brokers. And it reminded me of a study that I looked at. The Harvard School of Business commissioned this study back in 2006. It's old, but it's certainly very relevant today, because it connects to a truism, is that sales is all about people. It's not about the product. And in this study that was commissioned, it identified the number one feature every salesperson must have in order to be that top salesperson, and that is empathy. So if I'm empathic and I understand my client, I'm going to serve their best interest, and I'm going to give them what they are actually looking for. Now, if you put the shoe on the other foot and you're seeking legal advice, you would want that lawyer to represent you, to understand exactly what you want and do it at a reasonable price. And having a good lawyer is like having a good mechanic, having a good electrician, having a good builder, and so on. Once you've got someone who's good, you hang on to them and you recommend the lawyer to your friends and your family and so on and so forth. And being a good mortgage broker is exactly the same. There's two types of mortgage brokers. There's a transactional broker and there's the relationship broker. Now, the transactional broker will seek to get that transaction, seek to finalize that mortgage. Whereas a relationship broker will, seek to develop a relationship with the consumer and not necessarily close on the deal, but the closure will happen by nature anyway. So the average homeowner will refinance their property every 3 to 4 years. And you think about that, every 3 to 4 years. So for a 30-year term, they're refinancing that property, 8 times? Now, for a transactional broker, they'll develop a commission out of an average of $500,000 mortgage of approximately $6,000. That's the upfront and that's the trail. With the relationship broker, they've got that plus 8 times. So they've increased their income from $6,000 for that deal to upwards of $50,000 for that client, for themselves, over that 30-year period. So it makes sense, by focusing on being a relationship broker, what you're doing is you're increasing your income by 8 times. And that kind of advice you can take to the bank. Hello. So it's all about empathy. It's all about understanding what your client wants and developing that relationship with them with an eye for the long term. And it's very much like what we do as debt negotiators. As negotiators, the reason why we're able to reduce, say, $100,000 worth of debt down to $5,000 worth of debt, it's because of the relationship that we build with the consumer and the relationship that we build with the bank long term, and the trust that develops in that synergy between the three of us. So that's it. That's the key. Understand your client, empathize with them, and do your absolute best to serve them and get the outcome that they're looking for. All right, well, that's it for me. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day bushwalking with my family. Yeah, have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.